The most advanced object humans have ever made is sand. Melted, purified beach sand. The device you're watching this on is a rock. A rock we tricked into doing maths with lightning. And the machines that make these rocks are so complex, only one company on Earth can build them. This is that story. Start with the sand. Silicon is the second most common element in the Earth's crust. It's everywhere. It's basically dirt. But chip-grade silicon has to be pure. Not pretty pure. 9 nines pure. 99.9999999%. For every billion atoms, roughly 1 is allowed to be wrong. 1. Nothing else humans make is that clean. Not medicine, not gold bars. The rock is purer than the crown jewels. Why bother? Because of what happened at Bell Labs in December 1947. 3 physicists, Bardeen, Brattain, and Shockley, built the first transistor. A tiny electric switch with no moving parts. Flick it one way, current flows. Flick it the other, it stops. On, off. 1, 0. That's all a computer does. Every photo, every song, every game. Just billions of microscopic switches, flicking very, very fast. But here's the twist. The first transistor wasn't silicon at all. It was germanium, silicon's fussier cousin. Silicon was harder to work with, so for years almost everyone ignored it. Germanium had a problem though. When it got hot, it quit. Bad news if your transistor lives in, say, a missile. So in 1954, silicon took over, and the beach has done our thinking ever since. Next problem. Computers needed thousands of these switches, wired together by hand. By humans, with tweezers. Summer 1958. A new hire at Texas Instruments, Jack Kilby, hadn't earned any holiday yet. So while the whole lab went on vacation, he sat there, alone, thinking. His idea? Stop wiring parts together. Carve them all into one single piece of material. The integrated circuit. The chip. It worked on September 12, 1958. Months later, Robert Noyce found a far better way to build the same idea. History counts them both, and the lawyers had a lovely decade. Kilby's first chip held a handful of parts. Today's hold tens of billions of transistors on slivers smaller than a postage stamp. Apple's biggest? Over 180 billion. The parts are measured in nanometers now, smaller than a virus. Thousands of them fit across one human hair. By one estimate, humanity has now manufactured around 13 sextillion transistors, the most manufactured object in history. Nothing else is close. Which brings us to the machines that make them. Because you can't carve something smaller than a virus with a knife. You carve it with light. EUV lithography. Light so extreme that air itself absorbs it. The whole machine runs in a vacuum. To make that light, it fires droplets of molten tin, 50,000 a second, and blasts each one with a laser, twice. Each droplet becomes plasma hotter than the surface of the sun. That light bounces off the smoothest mirrors ever made. Scale one up to the size of a country, and the biggest bump would be about a millimeter. Each machine, over 100,000 parts, around 180 tons, delivered in pieces on 3 jumbo jets. Cost? Hundreds of millions of dollars each. The newest, around 380 million. And only one company on Earth, ASML in the Netherlands, can build them. So, the scoreboard. The most advanced object our species produces, the peak of all human genius, is refined beach sand. We recreated the surface of the sun and built the smoothest objects in existence to draw very small pictures on rocks. We call it the Information Age. Look closer, the Stone Age never ended. We just got unbelievably good at stones. That's one more machine filed. Machine kind.